Hi, folks. I'm Mitch Weiss.
I'm Peggy Reed, and we're back with another homemade podcast brought to you by the Pain in the Assets course and Rutgers Arts Online.
The other day, Peggy and I were comparing notes, as we often do, about the students in each of our classes and how they're managing through this difficult period. One of the things that we noticed and want to talk about today is the layering effect of this crisis.
In this context, layering is like a bad stack of pancakes, when you're dealing with one difficult thing and another one gets dumped on top of that. For example, many households are right now grappling with a multitude of problems, stacked one on top of the other: health, employment, and residential concerns.
Sometimes it's all that we can do not to feel overwhelmed, as some of our students do now. But how many problems can you properly think through at one time? In fact, does that even make sense to attempt?
Our households are no different than yours. We have family members that we're worried about, concerns about our own safety and health, and of course, the financial impact that remains to be fully comprehended. It's a lot to process.
Maybe you know the John Lennon song, Beautiful Boy, which he wrote for his son, Sean. In it, he sings, "Life is what happens to you when you're busy making other plans." The question is, how do you deal with too much life all at once?
You start by racking and stacking the problems. Let's take the concerns first. Which of these is most likely to occur? And which of those is likely to cause the most harm?
And what about the problems that exist right now? Which of these will damage us or our families the most?
What Mitch and I just described is a form of risk management, which we talk about in the entrepreneurial finance half of the course. It's where the things that we worry could happen or those that have happened are prioritized from most to least likely and most to least costly. This helps to determine how to apply our energy and resources because there's only so much of that to go around.
So, as you continue to deal with a cascade of consequences from the COVID-19 virus, it might help to approach all that in this manner. First, focus on the most urgent problem or the concern that is most likely to occur. Second, consider your options for addressing the matter.
Then set that aside in your mind because you've thought it through and move on to the next problem or concern. And finally, acknowledge the things that are beyond your ability to control and make your peace with that as best you can.
Well, that does it for today. Thank you for tuning in.
Please stay safe and be well.